Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Impressive jump, big moment, massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Benfica gain their reward with an early goal. He is through here. Messi goes for the shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Paz, distributed tidily. It's a promising position. And that is expertly dealt with. Ambitious ball here. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Ruben Dias getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Good ball over the top. Paz. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he was quick to react. Como are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Adams does well to get it back. Oh, and Van Nistelrooy! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Here it is, crossed in. And he's there to belt it away. Nicked it back promptly. Totti. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Schneider goes short. Oh, great leap! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Ha segnato al 34esimo minuto, numero 19.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's picked out the run. A header! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Ha segnato al 38esimo minuto, numero 9.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. That's going across goal. Towering header! No joy, but a decent try.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most convincing of passes. Kempf. Paz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adams. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. He's found... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Messi. No luck with that dink over the top. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Benfica looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. That gets us going once more. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Schneider with the bullish header! And that's a sharp finish. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 19.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Kempf. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Paz. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. Pinches it off him.
Benfica are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Crosses it into the... He leaps for it! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Diego Carlos. Just about up to the hour now. Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
Corner number 2 then.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7. Morata. Attenzione, una
Schneider
sostituzione.
with the short one. Schneider's cross. Diego Carlos gets it away. Como are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. Belletti. No, it's come to nothing. Morata. Oh, that is a nice touch. Over to the right flank. It's a searching pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's... Can he finish? And he's hit it too high.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Getting up there! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So we
Numero
have
3.
movement on both
Lasciano il
benches.
campo per il numero 20.
Alberto
il numero 18.
Moreno.
Cambio di giocatori.
Van Nistelrooy receives it in a wide position. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's intervened well there. And it's been shipped out wide. Time and again they are repelled. Benfica are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Bachurina. Now it's Schneider. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Neymar to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Schneider! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Morata. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kempf. And it's Moreno. Great vision. Spread neatly. Five minutes left on the clock. De Roberto. Played into the box.
Benfica are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Cross needs to be good.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
In once more. And he shoots! No, that's just wide. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Takes a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni.